Hello, let's learn some magic. This is the constellation Horologium from Sorcery. It is the constellation which gives higher levels of looting and fortune. It is also the hardest constellation to enchant with, because it only appears every 36 days. To be honest, I wasn't sure I wanted to try it in my livestream world here. It's not particularly exciting to see someone go to bed, then nap in a hammock, over, and over, and over again to cycle day and night. So I put it to a poll, and people said to go for it. But what really convinced me is that I learned one of my viewers hasn't done astral sorcery before, and could maybe benefit from seeing the process. Anyway, here's how that went. The first thing I needed was the constellation paper for Horologium, even though I have the constellation memorized. I guess there's no way to tell if someone can connect the right lines between 4 points if they didn't read about it first. Getting the paper meant exploring the Aether, and I made a Rod of the Skies from Britannia to help. A bit easier than firework rockets. The first chest had boots, which was handy since I also wanted Silk Touch. Then the very next chest had the Horologium paper. Lucky! Back at home, I started preparing a stellar enchanting table, a bunch of parchment paper, and infused glass. The infused glass can be made with any of the colored lenses. I used the ones for push since I have a bunch of pistons from the Dimension Doors dungeons. I wanted to be ready to go on enchanting by the time Horologium showed up, plus I could also get Silk Touch and some armor enchants. In fact, the first night I didn't find any new constellations with the telescope, but I did make a quick Mending Prot 5 enchantment with Ivitas and Amara. The second night I found Lucerna and Botes. Or maybe Boots? With Botes and quite a few attempts, I was able to enchant some Silk Touch picks. Night 3, I didn't find any new constellations. Night 4, I didn't find any new constellations. On night 5, I'd settled into the grind and just stood at the telescope waiting for night to come. As the sky darkened and the stars brightened, I found 4 stars in the telescope. Horologium. In 5 nights. The longest it should take when you're actively looking is 36 nights. I've had it take 35 nights to find it before. This was supposed to be a video about the tedium of finding Horologium, but you all just make me too lucky.